kind of rude towards somebody whose intellectual capacity is not as good as somebody else's. I'd say, like, what is it? Learning challenged. It's not politically correct, retard. There you go.
There's a linked crew meeting starting in 1 minute in the library. Linked crew, junior, senior, linked crew leaders in the library.
I don't think so.
Have you ever heard someone get called that?
Sure.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you hear someone be called retarded?
I mean, it's you know, I'm sensitive to the person they're calling that, you know. I mean, I've probably heard it from some kids in the class, but not too often.
How do you feel when you see a person, male or female, being called bitch?
Yeah, it's disrespectful, degrading. Kind of like you'll hear some students use that term, MOB, mob. That's just disrespectful. Yeah, I don't like that.
Have you ever been called bitch?
I'm sure I've probably heard it from some students. Yeah. I've heard quite a few things, but that doesn't have to be on the record, though.
Do you hear the word nigger be used often?
Sometimes, not all the time, though.
Do you feel like only African Americans can use the word nigger, or what's your idea on that?
I think that's what usually happens. But if somebody else, you know, if a different group from a different background gets into that, there might be some problems. But it tends to be that the African American group, they're kind of comfortable using that. Usually in my class, I just say, hey, watch your mouth, that sort of thing if I hear it. That's what I say.
Do you feel it's okay for African Americans to use it if they don't like other groups to call them niggers?
I mean, in a way, I think it is. They shouldn't be saying that too. I kind of see what you're saying. There's like an equity issue. Yeah. I've thought about it before, but yeah, I just don't like hearing any of that stuff.
How do you feel about the word asshole?
That's pretty bad too. I mean, that's implying somebody's maybe mean or a jerk, or they didn't, you know, if they're implying that they're calling a teacher that, something they didn't like, and they just referred to the teacher with that term, or they didn't get away with something, teacher made them upset. Yeah, I mean, that's not good either. Disrespect, right? Degrading somebody's character.
Have you ever used any of these words?
In my life?
Yeah.
I'm sure I've slipped a few times. Who hasn't, right?
Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's out of anger?
Yeah, probably. I think if somebody gets upset, they'll use that term, you know.
Do you usually feel bad after you cool down, after you said it, you usually feel bad?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't talked that way in quite a while, though. Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's fine.
My name is Giselle, and I'm a 10th grader. What do you think about the word? I think that word should not be used towards anybody.
Giselle!
I wouldn't like it, I guess. Should that word be eliminated? Well, it's not like anybody can stop it. Okay. Okay, thank you.
My name is Eric Javier de la Peña. I'm a senior and I'm 17 years old.
Okay. So, what's the first thought that pops in your head when you hear the word faggot? Why?
Something that, I don't know, people use it to make fun of gay people, so that's the first one.
Do you think it's okay?
No.
Why?
Because, well, I mean, it depends on how the person takes it. It can be used both ways.
Do you think children under the age of 10 should be allowed to say cursing?
No. They're too young for that stuff. They shouldn't be knowing what that stuff means. That's it.
So tell us about yourself. What's your name?
My name is Ramin.
Right, he's my brother.
Yeah.
What are your views on the word dumbass?
I think it's used a lot. A lot of people use it. It's kind of an everyday thing and something I hear all the time.
Like, do you ever use this word when you're playing with your friends or?
Sometimes it slips out and whatnot, but I try not to.
Yeah. Becoming more and more normal to hear it on TV.
Yeah, I feel like cursing is turned into something that is part of everyday language now. It's almost as if everyone has been desensitized to it to the point where it's used in regular speech.
So are you saying that back then it used to be much more rare to
Yeah,
be seen in
back
media?
then it used to be insults. Now everyone just says it, even for the pettiest things.
Do you ever hear younger kids use it? Like
Oh yeah. I see people like our cousin,
Yeah.
age 7, 6 was cursing already. And it said the F word like age 5, 6. So they hear it around and they hear it from others and they churn it out themselves.